leaving in that black truck that we all saw on the surveillance video, and then returning to her home with Christopher and Ramon in that truck. At this time, I'll take any questions that you might have.
It was her weapon, right?
Excuse me?
It matched her weapon to the ballistics.
Right. That tampering with evidence, from what we understand, she stated that was her gun. So we do know that that was her weapon.
And do they believe they were killed in that home? What was the mother or the stepmom's role in
I'm not sure exactly where. We haven't released any of that information. I'm not sure what the circumstances were. But we do know she was involved in helping get rid of the evidence concerning those bodies.
On the third, you guys were under the impression that there were only two suspects, or had said that there were two suspects that were arrested?
No. Our homicide detectives were aware early on in the investigation that there wasn't a third person involved. We know that from the video surveillance when there is that towel that's everyone's talked about being thrown. At that time, we just didn't have enough evidence to say that that was Miss Mirta Romanos. But like I said, since then, they've developed enough evidence from surveillance video from the home showing her leaving with the two. She gets into that truck, and then when they return to the home, it's her, Christopher, and Ramon in that truck.
Has she called you guys in the past week to come to the house at all? Because I know there's been some reports of vandalism there.
I'm not aware of any of that.
As of right now, are you under the impression there are any more suspects?
At this time, we're confident that there's no more suspects. At this time, we're confident that these were the three individuals that were involved in this case.
Do you believe this is connected somehow to a larger crime ring or anything like that?
No, we don't have any information to lead us to believe that. We do know that there was, I guess, a transaction earlier in that night. What happened and transpired was Matthew Guerra and Savanah were killed. I don't.
So you guys still don't know where they were killed, if it was at home or somewhere else?
We believe it was in that area, right near their home. How cooperative was she? I know there was a search warrant that was issued a few days ago. There was a search warrant, so they had the authority to go into that home. Today, I don't believe she said much.
The towel.
I don't have that information. Any other questions?
Did she confess today?
She wasn't cooperative today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all.
We believe she's a stepmom.
Okay.
She's still married to Ramon, or?
I don't know if that's a common law or they're living together, but I don't believe they're legally married. But I'm not for sure. She did live. Them three did live in the house together.
So now you guys are identifying as stepmom.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you just heard from San Antonio Police on this arrest, the third arrest in the murders of Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra. They, of course, were found dead in a car on Danny K Drive back on December 26th. They were reported missing a few days before. Savanah, she was expected to give birth that Saturday, or to be induced, I should say, that Saturday, and family just hadn't heard from her, so they called Leon Valley Police and reported her missing, and, of course, they found her missing, deceased in a car with Matthew Guerra, her boyfriend. And so we, like I said, we just heard from police. They just gave us some information. They said that they had executed a search warrant on the Preciado's home, which there are two suspects already arrested. We're talking about Christopher Preciado and Ramon Preciado, and they believe that Mirta is married to Ramon Preciado, the father, and then is the stepmother of Christopher Preciado, who is the one who's charged with capital murder in this case. He's the one who police believe did it. They believe that these two, the parents, helped with the murder. They helped clean it up, they say. Okay. Sorry, we're just getting some quick updates from police there on the case number. Now, we did get our hands on the arrest affidavit. And according to this arrest affidavit, I'm reading through it. Okay, we're getting sound in Spanish right now, so.
Asesinato de Savanah Soto y Matthew Guerra. Ya sabemos todo lo que pasó antes. Hoy los detectives tenían suficiente evidencia para hacer un arresto a la tercer sospechosa en que se trata de caso. Hoy arrestamos a Mirta Romanos, de 47 años. Ella va a ser cargada con 3 cuentas de delitos mayores. Alter, destroy, or conceal a human corpse, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. Todos son delitos mayores.
3 charges.
En la noche, bueno, cuando nosotros, nuestros detectives obtenieron el surveillance, el video de surveillance que tenía la camioneta, cuando estaban tratando de esconder los cuerpos de las víctimas, todos sabíamos que había una tercera persona dentro de la troca que como tiró una toalla o algo. Siempre sabíamos esto. Teníamos la idea quién era la tercera persona, pero no teníamos suficiente evidencia para cargar a esa persona con los delitos. Hoy nuestros detectives tenían suficiente evidencia para cargar la madrastra, que creemos que es la madrastra de Christopher, esposa o common law, novia de Ramón. ¿Tienen preguntas?
¿Por qué demoró tanto para tener ese arresto?
No teníamos, ella, siempre sabíamos que era una persona. Pensábamos que era esta señora Romanos. Finalmente teníamos suficiente evidencia para cargarlo con eso. Parece que hoy fue cuando los detectives fueron a obtener el orden de arresto y hoy fueron y la arrestaron sin incidente. ¿El arresto fue sin incidente? Sin incidente, en la casa de ellos. ¿Habló con ustedes? Ella no estaba cooperando con la investigación hoy, pero sí el arresto fue sin incidente.
She wasn't cooperating with investigation.
Cuando la traemos aquí no habló con nosotros.
She didn't talk to the detectives today.
Finalmente teníamos evidencia del video que vimos a ella entrar a la camioneta con Ramón, con una persona, con Ramón, en la noche que ocurrió los asesinatos, y cuando regresaron los 3, Ramón, Christopher y ella, salieron de la camioneta.
She was seen on video going in and coming out with them in the truck.
Una de las cargas que ella fue cargada hoy fue tampering with evidence, y era la pistola. La pistola, ella es la dueña de la pistola. Ella fue, cuando fuimos a recogerlo o buscarlo, estaba en el cuarto de ella, escondida. Y la unidad de forensics confirmó que esa pistola fue la pistola usada en el...
She was trying to hide Christopher's gun.
Ella ellos nunca le involucraron a ella, y ella nunca se involucró ella misma. Fue evidencia que nuestros detectives obtenieron para poder hacer eso.
Y el último vez que estabas aquí, fue el último arresto, y dices que estabas seguro que no había ningún otro.
Pero estábamos seguros que no estábamos buscando a otro porque los teníamos identificados. No pudimos hacer un arresto sin suficiente evidencia. Ya sabíamos quién era. Bueno, ya sabíamos quién era, pero ahora finalmente obtenieron la...
Yeah, we knew it was
evidencia
Mirta.
para tener un arresto.
Sheesh.
Gracias, thank you.
Dang, you guys, what do you think? Hold on, let's hear from the reporter, see if she says anything more. Is it over? Dang, what do you guys think? What do you think, Hector?
It's just a crazy evolution of what's happening.
Yeah. All right,
All
hopefully...
right, we just got another update from police, but this time in Spanish, to give an update to the Spanish stations, but we were able to ask them a couple more questions, specifically about the last time we were here. We were here about a week ago when they arrested the first 2 suspects, Christopher Preciado and Ramon Preciado, who are related to Mirta, the woman that just arrested, who you saw get perp walked to that police car just a few minutes ago. when that happened, they said that they were confident that there were no more people that they were looking for. And so I asked about that because obviously there's a third person arrested. And what I was told by San Antonio police is that they already knew that she was involved in this murder in some form or fashion. They just needed the evidence to be able to prove it and to charge her, which they said that they were able to do today. And they said that when they brought her in, she wasn't cooperating with them, didn't give them much. And another thing that we learned from that press conference in Spanish is that the two suspects that were already arrested, Christopher and Ramon, they did not give her up. They said that they did not even mention her. And so San Antonio police, through their own work, they said that they narrowed down this person, Mirta Romanos, and arrested her. And they said that, of course, it was her gun that Christopher is accused of using in this crime.
Wow.
And again, for those of you just joining us, a third arrest was made in the case involving Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra. The two killed, found dead in a car on December 26th. Savanah was pregnant. She was expected to give birth any minute now. She's actually supposed to be induced the Saturday before her body was found, and her family had reported her missing because she didn't show up to the hospital. So we're going to wrap everything up for you right now, but of course you join us again tonight at 5 and 6 to hear more about this case.
Wow. Crazy stuff, man. Shout out to that reporter. I feel her emotions. Could you guys feel her emotions? I felt like she was gonna cry, man. Oh my goodness, you guys. So what do you think about that? Mirta, whoever the hell Mirta is. Now we don't know if she's really the mom, but she's like the stepmom or something.
She's in her pajamas, though.
Yeah, she's in her pajamas. Man, she was woken up, man. And they never gave her up. That's the other thing. Chris and Ramon never gave up Mirta. They never mentioned her, nothing. That is just crazy, you guys. They were covering for her. Yeah, that's crazy, friends. Let me see if anybody gets. Let me see. Oh, here's the pictures of her. I don't see one where she kept her head down, but somebody sent me this right now, and that's what I was showing everybody. Just crazy, man, friends. This can't get any crazier. It just keeps turning the pages of this, the momentum. But shout out to SAPD, man. San Antonio Police Department, they're poker experts, dude.
They got it.
Yeah, they've got poker faces. They're not gonna tell you what's in their hands, dude, at all.
Grizzy, do you think there's more people involved?
I think this might be it. Maybe there's family that knows and didn't speak up to try to help. But I think that was the three, because they saw her on video in the truck. Yeah, with the dad. First she was with dad, and then all three of them come back together. So she was there. She's probably the one that passed the towel. Yeah. The three charges was tampering with evidence that was hiding the gun. The second one was something tampering with corpse. And did you get that third one?
The third one was more of like tampering with corpse, but also doing something damage to a corpse was another one.
Yeah.
Something like that.
My goodness. Sheesh, dude. So, yeah, just crazy, friends. And here we are, man. We're here at the Brand Nation studio. Yeah,
The
Hood News Studio. Yeah.
We do have some really great news that just got texted to me while that live breaking news was happening. This Saturday, we will be broadcasting at 9 a.m. on CW from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We got a full hour this Saturday on CW 39. Make sure you guys watch it. We'll have episode 1 from 9 a.m. to 9:30, and episode 2, which is one we just cut today, at 9:30 a.m. And of course, covering breaking news, the Savanah Soto case, talking about that, talking about all the breaking news that's happened in the last 7 days. So much that's happened.
Yeah, this case has been so many layers. It's complex. Started off as one missing pregnant woman, and then just turned into a triple homicide, and it's just sad, man. And it's captivated everyone.
Yeah, it's all over the news. I saw it also in London, England, where it was covering on the news there. But it's a sad story, probably over some very pity stuff too, as well. It's unfortunate, and then all these people that get involved in that, it's just a sad story with, and of course, the baby. Let's not forget about the baby that was also in the middle of all this.
An unborn child, man, that wasn't able to come out into this world. The baby didn't even get a chance. So yeah, friends, we're gonna probably do some more to the episode, right? Like
we're gonna make some adjustments.
We're gonna make some adjustments to the episode to include this update too.
Some breaking news on that.
Yeah, that's breaking news, man. That's sad, man.
SAPD's on it.
Yeah,
They gave a little bit of information to help, to get the public to help with the video footage. I think they knew they just needed to connect the dots, and with that little bit of footage and the tips they got in, they were able to connect the dots and finally get those three off the streets and do the perp walk like they just did that there in San Antonio. But congrats to them and San Antonio Police Department for showcasing some justice for the world to see.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man. Prayers going up and to families of Savannah, Matthew, and Fabian. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it here, friends, so we can get started on that. But thanks for joining us. And yeah, I'm sorry the video cut off. I don't know what happened. Friends. There's more questions and answers on that. But we're back. We were able to get a little bit of the last part of it. So yeah, if you missed the perp walk, it's on my page. It's the video before this one.
And we're gonna put it on Grizzy'sHoodNews.com too as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Hector, man. They're so awesome, man. They're helping make this a reality, friends. The Hood News is real. All right, friends. Well, I love y'all. Be safe, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye. Shout out to San Antonio PD, man. They're the GOATs.